coming and participating this year in all of our home and away matches. You have all represented Village Academies with honor and grace, so thank you very much. 2017 has been an exciting year. I've seen new faces on the team. Aria, Ella, Via, and Janice are all new to me, so thank you so much for being part of this team as new players on the team. We have 2 special 8th graders this year, 4 familiar faces, and I'm very glad to see back. We have Emma and Lizzie. So I want to thank you so much. This is the end of your 8th grade middle school tennis career, but I hope to see you in the fall next year on the varsity tennis team. So it'll be a great addition. So thank you so much.
And by you 2 being here right now, that is you guys agreeing to play on the high school team. So thank you for that agreement. I appreciate that.
Now, I have 3 awards to present today. The first is the MVP, Most Valuable Player Award. This year, the award goes to Aria. Congratulations. Aria is a young girl who's constantly placed in the #1 singles position. Here, she has to play the strongest player of all teams, and this is a very hard place to be put in. She almost won every match and deserves this award. Congratulations.
Hold on, wait, she had a speech written, I of course don't, because that's just kind of how I roll. Alright, well you have been such a great player this year, and I really appreciate all the effort you have given me, even though you're a little harder on yourself than I am on you, and you worked hard to the end, and even though you weren't as confident at all times, just a little bit of motivation, you kind of turned it around and got yourself back into the game, and I really appreciate you trying as hard as you can, listening to direction. Even if you didn't want to go to the net, you would do it, and then you would turn and look at me and go. But you at least tried it, so I appreciated you listening to my coaching, and you paid off. So good job.
Now the next award is the Most Improved Player Award. The recipient of this award is Janice. When Janice showed up at the beginning of the season, she was not very familiar with tennis strokes or matches. She has gained knowledge, skill, and a team mentality for the sport of tennis. I'm very proud to present you for the Most Improved Award. Congratulations.
Alright, I'm also going to chat about Janice a little bit. Okay, so I stuck you out in singles and you hated me the most that day, and I already knew you did. And I was like, hey Janice, you're just going to have to wing it and go out and play singles. And you're like, no. And I was like, you're going to have to do it anyways. And you were the most upset because I know you loved playing doubles. You felt comfortable playing with Ella. But hey, you went out and played singles like a champ, and you were so nervous, and I could see it on your face, but you went out and you played awesome. And then you played singles right after that again, and you were like, piece of cake. So thank you for going out and trying your best, and you have done so much better. And just seeing you improve during matches over practices is just outstanding. Yeah, so keep practicing, and you're doing a great job. You also get a
And the last award is the Griffin Award, which is an award of distinction. The Griffin Award goes to one who goes above and beyond. This year, the girl who is getting this award, I think, did not miss one practice. She arrived early, was ready to go, and gave it her best, even when picking up tennis balls, which no one likes to do. So this year, I am very pleased to present this award to Miss Ella Bryant. Congratulations. Now, Miss Ella would continue to give all her all, as I said, even when picking up balls, which other people would be dilly-dally, taking their time, and she was there constantly picking up everything. Didn't whine about where I put her when she played either singles or doubles or who she played with. So thank you so much. I need to say something about Miss.
what? Hold on.
All right. Sorry.
I'm also a coach up here, I promise. All right, Ella. have around all the time. You are the happiest person, no matter what. I remember asking you one time if you were ready to play, and you were like, but you were still, it was like the happiest that I've ever gotten from anybody. So I appreciate you always being positive, always willing to go above and beyond and go out when you didn't want to play. And I know you were tired and you were like, yeah, I'll go out and play singles. Why not? And so I appreciate that mentality. I know you and Janice had some tough matches, but you came off the court as happy as can be, and it didn't even matter what the score was as long as you were out there having a really great time. I know, Ella was like the happiest of happy people. So Ella is a giggler, and I appreciate that as well. It's very, very nice. So congratulations on that as well.
Okay. I have to say a few more words about the other girls. I know, both of us. Okay. We will start with Miss Via, who I will nickname the backboard. The girl who likes to hit more tennis balls than anybody ever, likes to get her money's worth while playing a tennis, so she will play 3 sets, will play tiebreakers, and play as many points as possibly can do. So, Miss Via, I thank you so much for never ever giving up. You constantly gave it your all, and even if you were down, you would come back and turn it all around. So keep that up. Don't ever lose that. And I'm very, very proud of you. So thank you.
All right, Via. Via, we had a really interesting relationship where I suddenly realized that our personalities are very similar. Don't know how you feel about that, but it is certainly the case. So I would come out with some motivating speech that I would give you, and you would just stare at me with a blank look on your face. And so that was very encouraging to me, but I knew that that meant that you were ready to go. So I would usually throw up a high five, and you would usually give me a finger if I was lucky, maybe a tennis racket to it. But I always appreciated that encouragement, and you had a smile on your face when I would yell, "Let's go, Via!" as loud as I could, and you would be so humiliated, and you would just kind of laugh and then wander off. So I knew that you were ready to go, ready to play. You're always as excited as you would show me that you could be, and so I appreciated that. You never stopped working, even when you were all sweaty and the match needed to have ended forever ago, because it was the longest match ever, but I appreciated you working with me. So congratulations. That's her.
Miss Emma. This is hard. What's going on? Okay, Miss Emma came all summer, I know. We have the camp, so she was used to Miss Christie, not used to Coach Koki with the loud voice who's always yelling at
always
everybody.
yelling.
I know, but I always yell because I want people to improve. So I'm the crabby mother type. Sorry. And that's why I bring Allie along. She's a little different, a little softer. A little more sarcastic, you know. But anyway, I'm glad you have played. This is your 3rd year, correct? 2nd? You didn't play when you were in 6th grade? Did you, Lizzie? So did you guys just do last year and the year before?
What?
Last year and this year.
And this year, or this? I mean, last year and this year. Because you started with Coach Christie. Coach Christie got you on the team, right? Good. So I want to thank you for that. I do hope that you plan on playing in the fall. And I know that I hope I can get you to maybe come out and practice in the spring. Maybe, if you come out.
Alright, I'm gonna take this away. Alright, so Emma and Lizzie, you guys were an awesome doubles team. I know. I loved coming over to your court. I didn't give you guys as much attention because you already figured out what you guys were going to do. As soon as I walked over, you guys would be up like 6-0, and I'd be like, all right, let's just finish it off. I'd turn around, and then you guys would have lost 2 games. I'd be like, guys, are we going to finish the match? And then you'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, no, we got it. And then you just finish off the match. So it was easy to coach you guys. You guys already really knew what you were doing. Emma, I appreciated the craziness at practices and on the court. Really good pictures of you guys where Emma's licking Lizzie's face. I threatened, Emma wouldn't, there was a ball that she needed to clear at practice, and I was like, all right, Emma, go clear that ball. And she was like, why? And I was like, because someone's going to fall on the court, and I'm going to have to carry them off like a princess. And Emma was like, I wouldn't mind that.
I remember that.
So I still have time to carry you off like a princess. If you ever get injured, don't worry. I appreciate that. Lizzie, you were always a bundle of joy, and you were always in a good mood. I don't know.
Right.
You were always super pumped to be at practice, but you pretended like you were. I'd be like, are you ready to go? I'd be like, you guys aren't tired? And Lizzie would be like, I'm not tired. I'm ready to play. Every time. She would be so serious. She was ready to go, and I appreciated that, and you guys gave your full effort. I loved watching you guys on the court doing crazy things, because half the time, every time I looked over, you guys would not be playing a point. You guys would just be over there talking about something just in the middle of the court. So I appreciated that I could always look over for some non-tennis related activities, and I could always count on you guys. So thank you. Hopefully you're going to play on the team next year.
That's right.
Yep, I'm going to keep that in mind, Emma. So don't worry. Lizzie, I already expect that you're going to be there, so not a problem.
So, and I have something for everybody. Even though it's going to start to get colder, doesn't mean you have to stop practicing tennis outside. So my 8th graders get to go first if they prefer.
8th graders. Yes. 8th graders. Yes. 8th graders.
We also would like to say a special thank you to all the parents. Thank you guys for being so great and bringing your kids out for practice all the time and letting us keep them for a little while and get them all sweaty and stinky just in time for dinner and shower time and everything. So thank you guys for coming to matches and everything. We really appreciate that.